Hi, Stuart Kirkner with Donner & Associates. Today I'm at Vallarta Breeze Yoga with Jai.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you. What a beautiful place you have here in the hills of Caloso.
Thank you very much. We did everything that we could to make it just kind of blend into the jungle. We didn't want it to be just another big white building up on the hillside, but...
Well, you've done a great job. You own and operate this with Manuel, your partner?
Yep, Victor Manuel, my partner. He's a teacher as well. Right now he's doing aerial yoga for the most part, but he also assists in most of my classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, speaking of classes, so it's a yoga studio. Classes a few times a day?
Classes, usually there's an 8 a.m., a 9:30, and a 6:30 p.m.
Okay, and do you do private one-on-one as well?
Private one-on-one, and as we're moving into the slower season, we're actually shifting more of a focus on one-on-one.
Okay.
So look out for deals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll post all their info here, so don't worry about that. Mm-hmm. But speaking of the info, we're in El Caloso, I said, and you kind of have to be not always fit to do yoga, but you need to be fit to come here because it's up, I don't want to say how many steps, but it's up a bunch of steps. That's why we have such a beautiful view.
I'll say how many. It's 200.
Okay.
So you do need to be prepared to make the trek up here, but I haven't had a person yet get up here and say, oh, it wasn't worth the climb.
Well, I was going to say that, there's places to stop along the way, and yeah, when you come up here, even I, who was having a puppy, looking at this and the beautiful place they've created here, this little sanctuary, and it's stunning. So
yeah, and honestly, we have students that are in their 70s who come daily. So pretty sure most folks can make it.
If you do yoga, you're fit. So try it out. But so you talked about aerial yoga. What types of yoga do you do besides the aerial yoga? When we talk about just on the mat.
So we have...
and none of this will make sense to me at all, what you're talking about, but go ahead. But some people understand.
Right. So we have a pretty typical Hatha yoga. Hatha yoga is, it's kind of the grandfather of all yoga. It's the floor poses, it's a little bit slower, that type of thing. It is a Hatha flow, so we'll have sun salutations, that kind of thing. We do plenty of pranayama meditation and that kind of stuff. We also do yin yoga, which is completely on the floor, bolsters, blankets, candles, tea, that whole super relaxing situation. We have a class that we call Zen Wave, and it's an hour of yin yoga followed by a half hour of guided meditation through headphones. It's amazing. Only happens once a month, so if you see it pop up on the calendar, just grab it. And then on Fridays at 9:30, we do the aerial yoga, and that's taught by Victor Manuel. Also, that's restricted to just 6 participants, so if you're interested in that, if you see it on the schedule, grab it.
So yeah, must sell out or fill out quickly, So I'm showing a little bit, some pictures of it. It's incredible. You're in a kind of a chair, hanging from the ceiling, kind of like a hammock type chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's handles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be interesting to try. I might even try that. I'm game for trying. I would like to try tequila yoga or chocolate yoga or something. If I see any of those classes, I'll try those.
Usually yoga is what makes up for the tequila and the chocolate,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a beginner, even before a beginner, whatever they're called. Do you have classes for that type of thing?
We do, yeah. Our 8 a.m. class, it's called Yoga for Any Body, which is literally intended for absolute beginners, people that maybe have lost mobility over time, desk work, sitting in chairs, that kind of thing. And so the class is intended to take people that can make it up the stairs, and then lead them into much stronger, healthier, more mobile lives. And again, that's the class where you'll see people that are anywhere from their 30s up into our oldest student, I think, was 76. So everybody working at their own pace. That class, we limit the occupancy, so we don't just stuff them in like many of the other yoga studios might typically do, but rather we limit that to 8 people, so that between myself and Victor Manuel, who's also in class, we'll be able to walk around the room and one-on-one take care of whatever adjustments that your body needs.
And how much does a class cost?
200 pesos.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you must have packages for groups of classes? And
We
things?
do. We have a weekly pass that's 600 pesos and a monthly pass that is the insane amount of 1,750 pesos.
Yeah. And you can come to any class with that, I see.
Any class.
Wow. And you have this great area up here. Between classes, they can work out or sit down or lie down and stuff.
Yeah, yep. So we have the yogi lounge up here. We have several rather comfortable chairs, a couple of hanging shade lounges. There's also exercise equipment. So if you are of the mind of keeping your energy flowing in between classes, you could come up to bench press, you could do a rowing machine, you could do stationary bike, all of that kind of stuff is available as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so 8 o'clock first class, and they can check Facebook page or website.
Website, pvyoga.com.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jai, for chatting.
You're very welcome. Yeah, thank you for coming.
And click on the links for more info about Vallarta Breeze Yoga. Gracias.
Bye.